Alright, be honest with me. How many times have you stared at your PS5, had a solid 20 minutes to spare, and thought, nah, not enough time for a full gaming session? Yeah, we've all been there, but guess what? You don't always need a 3-hour window, a snack stash, and a full emotional commitment to enjoy gaming. Today, we're diving into 20 PS5 games that are perfect for short gaming sessions. These are the kind of games where you can jump in, get your fix of fun, chaos, or pure relaxation, and still have time to, I don't know, pretend to be productive afterward. Whether you're sneaking in a quick break between work calls, winding down after a long day, or just trying to escape yet another "Are you still watching?" Netflix prompt, I've got you covered. So buckle up. Or don't, it's a short trip, because we're about to explore games that respect your time and your inner gamer. And hey, let me know in the comments. What's your go-to quick session game when life gets busy? Because after this list, you might just find a new favorite. Let's get started. Picture this. You're stuck in a time loop. Your wife is accused of murder. A man claiming to be a cop breaks into your apartment. And you have, yep, you guessed it, exactly 12 minutes to figure out what the hell is going on before time resets. 12 minutes turns every session into a bite-sized mystery thriller. It's like playing through a scene from a Christopher Nolan movie, but with the freedom to poke around, experiment, and fail spectacularly. You'll be testing out different dialogue choices, moving items, even setting up elaborate traps, only to realize you're still missing one key detail, but that's the beauty of it. Each 12-minute loop feels like a self-contained episode. You get to chip away at the mystery a little more, unraveling new secrets in these perfectly digestible chunks. Ideal for short gaming sessions, but be warned, it's dangerously addictive. Just one more loop can easily become 5. Let's be honest, sometimes you just want to cause trouble. Untitled. Goose Game is here for you. You play as a goose, not a magical goose, not a superhero goose, just a regular, very annoying goose. Your job? Ruin a small village's day with petty crimes like stealing hats, honking at old men, and generally being a feathered menace. Each mission takes minutes to complete, but feels like starring in a slapstick comedy. It's sandbox chaos in 5-minute doses. What makes it perfect for short gaming bursts? There's no pressure, no timers, just pure honk-fueled mischief. You can jump in for 10 minutes, pull off a few hilarious pranks, and leave feeling victorious, like you outsmarted humanity as a bird with zero respect. It's charming, it's weird, and honestly, it's self-care. Sometimes the world needs less epic hero and more goose with a grudge. Alright, let's talk about Astrobot, the little robot that could. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to dive headfirst into a PlayStation tech demo disguised as pure fun, this is it. Every single level in Astrobot is like a love letter to PlayStation history, bite-sized, joyful, and just begging you to play one more level before dinner gets cold. What makes it perfect for short sessions? Simple. Levels are short, sweet, and packed with clever ideas. One moment you're scaling mountains with monkey arms. The next you're surfing through a cooling fan like it's your own private water park. You don't need an hour to feel satisfied here. Even a quick 10-minute break feels rewarding because every level feels like its own self-contained playground. Plus, the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, oh, they're not just gimmicks. They sing in this game. Every jump, every breeze, every metal clang is felt through the controller, making even the smallest play session feel premium. So if you've got 15 minutes to spare and want to feel like a kid in a candy store of PlayStation nostalgia, Astrobot is waiting with open arms and jetpack feet. Imagine walking through a house that feels less like a home and more like a museum of memories, but every room has a story. And every story? Well, it hits differently. What Remains of Edith Finch isn't your typical action-packed, button-mashing kind of game. Nope, it's a quiet masterpiece, more like flipping through the pages of a family photo album where each photo comes to life. You'll dive into short, bite-sized tales of the Finch family, each one wrapped in its own unique gameplay twist. One moment you're flying as an owl, swooping down on unsuspecting rabbits, and the next, you're a sea monster slithering through the pages of a comic book. What's wild is how the game takes these seemingly ordinary lives and turns them into magical, surreal experiences. It doesn't overstay its welcome either. You can finish it in a couple of hours, yet the emotions linger for days. Think of it as the perfect game for a rainy evening, or when you're just not in the mood for another 100-hour RPG. And yes, by the end, you'll probably sit there for a moment, staring at the credits, whispering, wow, that hit me harder than I expected. So if you're in the mood for something short but unforgettable, Edith Finch is calling. Celeste is one of those games that quietly sneaks up on you. You think you're just playing a cute little platformer with short, bite-sized levels. Simple enough, right? And then, boom, the game hits you with a surprising emotional punch. Each screen is like a mini puzzle. You'll die. A lot. But the respawns are instant. And every retry feels like you're getting closer to that "I'm a gaming god" moment. It's precision platforming that respects your time. You can clear a level in a few minutes, or spend those same minutes cursing your thumbs. Either way, it's satisfying. But here's where it gets personal. Celeste isn't just about jumping and climbing. It's about overcoming anxiety, self-doubt, and that inner voice telling you you're not good enough. All packed into sessions you can play between errands, work breaks, or whenever you need a little win. It's short, it's sweet, and it might just make you feel a little better about life. Not bad for a platformer, huh? If you've ever thought, "I wish I could squeeze Dark Souls into a 10-minute coffee break," Dead Cells is calling your name. This is a game where every run feels fresh, fast, and furious. You slash through enemies, collect shiny loot, and get stronger with each attempt. And when you die, because of course you will, you're right back in, no fuss, no loading screens from hell. It's roguelike gameplay at its best, brutal but bite-sized. But Dead Cells doesn't just respect your time, it rewards it. Whether you've got 20 minutes or 2 hours, you'll always feel like you've made progress. Unlocked a new weapon, discovered a secret path, found a way to cheese a boss. That's your win. And it sticks. The combat is buttery smooth, the pixel art is gorgeous, and the soundtrack, absolute banger. It's one of those just one more run games that turns 10 minutes into an accidental hour. So next time you're looking for a quick adrenaline shot of gaming goodness, Dead Cells has you covered. Just don't blame me if you're late for dinner. Alright, let's flip the mood to something completely bonkers. Ever wanted to control a hole in the ground and swallow up an entire town? Of course you have. Don't even deny it. Donut County lets you live that oddly satisfying dream. You play as a mischievous raccoon because, of course, who runs a donut shop that's secretly delivering holes to customers. These holes get bigger as you gobble up everything. Chairs, people, cars, entire building. It's like reverse Katamari, and it's glorious. The game's got this quirky humor that'll have you smirking nonstop. The characters? Ridiculous in the best way. The puzzles? Clever, but chill. Nothing that'll fry your brain. Each level's a perfect little bite-sized snack of chaos, making Donut County ideal for short gaming bursts. You can knock out a few levels while waiting for pizza delivery, or binge the whole thing in a couple of hours. Either way, it's dumb fun, polished, pretty, and oh so satisfying. Alright, I'm gonna get a little personal here. Ever had a relationship that was so sweet at first, but yeah, didn't quite last? Florence captures that feeling in a way that punches you right in the heart, but softly. This isn't your typical press X to swing sword game. No, Florence is like playing through a graphic novel where you piece together puzzles to mimic real-life moments. Brushing your teeth, having that awkward first date, arguing, making up, it's all there, told through gentle interaction. The soundtrack? Absolutely chef's kiss. Minimalist, but every note feels like it was made to tug at your emotions. And here's the kicker. You'll probably finish it in under an hour. It's short, sweet, and will leave you reflecting on your own life. Sometimes you don't need explosions. Sometimes you just need a good story about life, love, and moving on. Florence is that story. Alright, picture this. You're the rebellious son of Hades, and your idea of a good time? Escaping the underworld, over and over again. Welcome to Hades, the roguelike that somehow makes dying repeatedly feel like a reward. Each run is a bite-sized, action-packed sprint. 20 minutes tops if you're lucky, or skilled. But even a 5-minute failure teaches you something. The best part? The story doesn't wait for you to win. Fail, and the gods still gossip about your latest blunder. The characters remember you died horribly, again, and they're ready with snarky, hilarious comments. What makes it perfect for short session? You can hop in, bash some skeletons, flirt with death herself, hey Dusa, and feel like you've made progress, even if you only had time for a quick coffee break run. Honestly, few games balance fast, satisfying combat with storytelling this well. It's like Netflix binge meets arcade classic. One more run? Always. Okay, picture this. You've had a rough day, your brain's fried, and all you want is peace. Not explosions, not loot grinds. Just a little digital therapy. Enter Journey. This game isn't here to stress you out. No timers, no HUD clutter, no yelling NPCs. Just you, a mysterious desert, and the simple joy of moving forward. It's like meditation, but with a cape. You're a robed traveler making your way toward a glowing mountain in the distance. That's it. But the real magic? You might bump into another player. No names, no chat, just a silent companion sharing your path. That little connection hits harder than you'd think. It's strangely emotional, like a multiplayer hug in disguise. And the best part? You can finish Journey in about 90 minutes. One perfect sitting. Like watching a movie, but you're the star. It's a reminder that not all great games need 100-hour commitment. Sometimes a short, beautiful walk is all you need. Imagine a game where your job is to clean up Earth by rolling everything into a giant sticky ball. Welcome to the beautiful nonsense of Katamari Damacy Reroll. This game doesn't care about realism. Tables, cats, people, buildings. If it's not bolted down, it's fair game. Each level gives you a simple mission: make your Katamari bigger. That's it, and yet it's pure joy. Levels are short, usually 5 to 10 minutes. But they're packed with charming chaos and that catchy earworm soundtrack. There's a weirdly therapeutic rhythm to it. Start small with paperclips and fruit, end up rolling skyscrapers into your Katamari like it's no big deal. It's the gaming equivalent of stress relief bubble wrap, quick, quirky, and surprisingly satisfying. Perfect for when you need a 10-minute mental reset. Or, to feel like a tiny cosmic janitor on a mission. Alright, time to talk about Little Nightmares 2, the game that turns childhood fears into beautifully twisted nightmares in the best way possible. Picture this: you're this tiny raincoat-wearing kid, named Mono, in a world that feels way too big and way too wrong. Everything's off. TVs hum with eerie static, mannequin limbs move when you're not looking, and the teachers? Let's just say you'll never look at a school the same way again. But here's the beauty of it. Little Nightmares the Seku respects your time. You don't need to dedicate your life to it. Levels are designed like perfectly crafted horror vignettes. You can pick it up for a quick 20 to 30 minute session, get your heart racing, solve some creepy puzzles, and then walk away, if you dare. The game is less about combat and more about vibes. Atmosphere, that slow burn suspense that gets under your skin. And yet, it's surprisingly chill in how you can play it at your own pace. A couple of short sessions and boom, you've experienced a full-blown horror journey that'll haunt you, in a good way. So if you're looking for a game that's short, scary, and stylish as heck, Little Nightmares 2 is your ticket to a deliciously spooky escape. Now, Melatonin is a rhythm game, but not in the press buttons like a maniac kind of way. No, this one's different. It's chill. It's dreamy. It's as if Rhythm Heaven went on a wellness retreat. You're literally tapping to the rhythm of dreams. Like hitting snooze, but in style. Each level is a quirky dream vignette. You might be shopping, scrolling through your phone, or doing absolutely random things, all perfectly synced to a lo-fi soundtrack that could put Spotify chill playlists to shame. And the best part? Each level lasts just a few minutes. Perfect for squeezing in a quick round before bed or between tasks. But don't be fooled by its soft pastel colors and sleepy vibes. The timing challenges sneak up on you. Miss a beat and you'll quickly realize this game is more than just a pretty dreamscape. So if you're looking for a quick mental vacation, without, actually sleeping, Melatonin is your go-to. It's the rhythm game for people who want to relax and flex their timing muscles. Alright, brace yourself. If you think cooking is stressful in real life, Overcooked, all you can eat will make you question every friendship you hold dear. But that's exactly what makes it brilliant. This chaotic co-op cooking simulator throws you and your friends into kitchens where nothing is normal. 1 minute, you're chopping onions in a medieval castle. The next, you're flipping burgers in a kitchen split between 2 moving trucks on the highway. Oh, and the floor's on fire, no big deal. Each level is a short, frantic, hilarious disaster waiting to happen. You don't need hours to get the full experience. Just a few minutes per level will have you shouting, "Where's the lettuce?" and laughing till your sides hurt. It's the ultimate party game for quick sessions. Whether you've got 10 minutes or an hour, Overcooked serves up pure, bite-sized chaos. And if you survive with your friendships intact, that's a 5-star victory. Alright, stay with me here. A game where you clean stuff. Power washing. That's it. And yet, it's one of the most weirdly satisfying things you'll ever play. PowerWash Simulator turns mundane cleaning into a zen-like experience. You aim your hose at a grimy van, a mud-caked playground, or even a Mars rover and watch as layers of filth peel away with a satisfying psh. It's like digital therapy. No time limits. No pressure. Just you, your washer, and the sweet joy of making things shiny again. The best part? You don't need hours to feel accomplished. 10 minutes is enough to clear a patio or leave a gleaming dinosaur sculpture in your wake. It's bite-sized satisfaction with none of the back pain real-life cleaning brings. So next time you need a mental reset, skip the meditation app, fire up PowerWash Simulator, and blast that dirt into oblivion. Who knew virtual cleanliness could be this addictive? Alright, picture this. You've got 15 minutes before dinner. Just enough time for a quick trip into a cave full of deadly traps, angry shopkeepers, and, oh yeah, a giant rolling boulder that has zero chill. Welcome to Spelunky 2, the game that's equal parts adventure and slapstick comedy. Every time you start a run, the world reshuffles itself. New layouts, new enemies, New ways to spectacularly fail, and trust me, you will fail. But that's the fun part. Whether it's getting flattened by a runaway rock or accidentally blowing yourself up, happens more than you think. The game turns every mistake into a hilarious learning experience. But here's the beauty of it. A single run can last 5 to 10 minutes. Perfect for those short gaming bursts where you want action, tension, and laughs, all wrapped up in one chaotic package. It's like gaming tapas. Small, spicy, and dangerously addictive. Ever wondered how many times you can die in 30 minutes and still have fun? Spelunky 2 has the answer. Now let's switch gears, from chill to chaos. RoboQuest is for those moments when you want to blast through enemies, dodge like a maniac, and feel like an action hero, but you only have 20 minutes before life calls. This is a fast-paced, cel-shaded roguelite FPS where you play as a battle robot mowing down waves of evil bots. Think Borderlands meets Doom, but designed for quick, adrenaline-pumping runs. Levels are compact, action is non-stop, and every death feels like a one-more-try invitation. What makes it perfect for short sessions? Runs are tight, quick enough to feel intense, but not so long that you're locked in for hours. Plus, there's co-op. Grab a friend, double the firepower, double the chaos. So if you're itching for that quick FPS fix without committing your entire evening, RoboQuest is like shooting espresso shots straight into your gaming veins. Fast, fun.fierce. Imagine a game where your only goal is to absolutely destroy everything in sight, and it rewards you for being clever about it. That's Teardown. Think of it as Minecraft meets Ocean's 11, but instead of stealthy heists, you're blowing holes in walls, toppling buildings, and making your own escape routes with sledgehammers and explosives. Every level is like a little sandbox puzzle. How do I steal this priceless art piece and escape in under 60 seconds? The answer? Usually involves setting half the map on fire or turning a house into a pile of bricks. It's cathartic, creative, and most importantly, quick. You can spend 10 minutes crafting a perfect demolition plan or just jump in, go full Michael Bay, and enjoy the glorious destruction. It's perfect for those I only have 15 minutes before dinner kind of days. Short, satisfying bursts of chaos. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to legally wreck a mansion with a crane after a long day? Imagine this. You sit down after a long day, pop on your headset, and suddenly, whoosh, you're floating through a galaxy of colors, lights, and music. That's Tetris effect, connected for you. It takes the classic Tetris formula and cranks the vibes up to 11. It's like your brain gets a spa day, but with blocks. Each game session can be as short as 5 minutes, and yet it feels like you've been on an interstellar journey. The way the music and visuals sync with your gameplay is hypnotic. Drop a tetrimino, and it's not just a sound effect, it's part of a cosmic symphony. What makes it a short session champion? There's no massive commitment. You can play one journey mode stage, get your zen on, and bounce. Or hop into multiplayer and challenge someone worldwide in a quick match. It's perfect for clearing your mind or your schedule. And here's the best part. Every time you finish a round, you feel just a little more centered. Who knew falling blocks could be this spiritual? Alright, imagine this. You're scrolling through your phone, you see one of those ridiculously fake mobile game ads. Save the doggo from lava, or pull the pin to save the treasure. You laugh, you cringe, but secretly you kind of want to play it. That's those games in a nutshell. This game is basically a love letter to every misleading mobile ad you've ever seen. But here's the plot twist. It's actually real, actually fun, and designed to be ridiculous on purpose. You'll be pulling pins, stacking liquids, saving puppies, and all those too dumb to be real challenges. Except now they are real, and they're hilariously entertaining. The beauty? Each minigame takes like 30 seconds to a minute. Perfect for those times when you're just 5 more minutes away from real life. It doesn't take itself seriously, and that's the magic. You'll fail in the dumbest ways possible and still be grinning. So if you've ever wondered what happens when those fake mobile games actually get made right, those games is your guilty pleasure waiting to happen. And there you have it. 20 PS5 gems that prove you don't need a 4-hour epic to have a good time. Whether it's blasting through a quick roguelike run, rolling up half the neighborhood into a Katamari ball, or just power washing your digital stress away, these games are the perfect little digital snacks. So next time you catch yourself saying, I don't have time to play right now, remember this list, and maybe give Netflix a break, yeah? Now I'm curious, which of these bite-sized experiences are you downloading first? Or maybe you've got your own secret short session favorite that I totally missed. Drop it in the comments. Let's build the ultimate quick play library together. And hey, if you enjoyed this little time-efficient tour of PS5 greatness, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell like it's the final boss of a 5-minute speedrun. Alright, go enjoy your well-deserved gaming break. Catch you in the next one.